Hey guys, what's up? It's Big Jack Films here, and welcome to another episode of Pickup Vlogs. I thought I'd do a little pickup vlog for you guys prior to me seeing Jurassic World and before my next review comes out. But, yeah, this week was kind of honestly slow on buying stuff. It's been a little slow due to smaller paychecks, and on top of that, there's not really much around to really grab off the shelves, but I did pick up a few things this week, so I thought I'd share them with you guys. So, we got a nice little bag here that we're going to take a look at today. So, in here is a video game, a couple DVDs, and a couple VHSs. I just thought, yes, I know, I still buy VHSs. Yeah, judge me. But, what we're going to take a look at first is the game I bought, and the game that I have here, which I've never heard of, but I've heard some people say it's good. Keystone Capers for the Atari 2600. As you guys know, yes, I do own an Atari now, and as well as a bunch of games. And yeah, I saw this at Goodwill for about $3, but I thought I'd pick it up. It looks like a fun little game, as you can see on the picture there. But I thought it was kind of cool, so I'll add that to my video game collection. Keystone Capers for the Atari. Now we're moving on to movies. This is going to be very much a short vlog, but I just thought I'd get this out there. We essentially got 2 DVDs and 2 VHSs, so I guess I'll start with the DVDs first. First of all, picked this up for about $3 at Goodwill. A lot of these were Goodwill buys. This is Mulan by Disney, and it's the DVD version. Just full disclosure, I actually don't mind this movie. I think it's actually really good. It's one of the last good movies from the Disney Renaissance. I think, honestly, after this, they kind of went downhill. I mean, Home on the Range was the worst, but I am actually slowly buying all the Disney movies on DVD. The problem is that Disney DVDs are some of the most expensive DVDs out there because, like, I guess it's because they make so many, and so many kids, like, scratch up the DVDs because they're kids. They don't know how to take care of that shit. But, a lot of DVDs get really kind of damaged in terms of Disney DVDs, so that's why they soar up in prices. But, yeah, picked this up for about $3. There's a thing on here that says Swap Shop. I have no clue what that's from. And even on that, it said $6, so I essentially got it half off. But, Mulan, it's a good movie. What can I say? Next is actually a movie I've been after for a long time, but it's so hard to come by a good DVD of it. And it's a comedy that's not really well known. And in my opinion, it's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. It's called Farce of the Penguins. This is a spoof, obviously, of March of the Penguins. But this is directed by Bob Saget, who is a raunchy son of a bitch. He is a funny dude. I watch a lot of his stand-up. I mean, I did watch Full House somewhat, but, like, he's really good at his comedy, and what's really great about this movie is that huge cast in it. Aside from Bob Saget, you got Monique, Lewis Black, Tracy Morgan, and the guy narrating it. I mean, if you're doing a spoof of March of the Penguins, who would you get to narrate the Morgan Freeman role but Samuel L. Jackson? This guy sells it in this movie, and he is so funny. There's a great scene where the narrator is talking to a penguin who's voiced by Gilbert Gottfried. And it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And if you guys have not seen this, I'd recommend it, highly recommend it. It is so goddamn funny. But yeah, Farce of the Penguins. Good comedy. Now we have 2 VHSs. I saw these and I thought I might as well pick them up. 1, because finding DVDs of them are a little hard to come by. And 2, they were extremely cheap. Like, nowadays VHSs are like $1. So you can get old movies for $1 as long as you have a good VHS player. But the first one we're going to take a look at is one I've been wanting to watch for a long time, and that is Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window with Jimmy Stewart. Now, full disclosure, love Alfred Hitchcock. He is one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, and I enjoy all his movies. I think my 2 personal favorites are, I'll pick 3 of my personal favorites, honestly, are Psycho, The Birds, and The Man Who Knew Too Much. I remember watching that on TCM, Man Who Knew Too Much, and it was really suspenseful, and I was really hoping they got the kid back. Spoiler alert. But, and I've noticed, too, that, yeah, Hitchcock likes to use Jimmy Stewart in a lot of his movies. So, I've heard of Rear Window, and I remember seeing the attraction at Universal Studios Florida back in the day. They had this little thing at the I don't know if you guys remember Alfred Hitchcock's The Art of Making Movies, where you get to see a lot of how he did his movies. But one thing you get to do is actually look through telescopes and spot a murder out in a miniature building, which was based on Rear Window. And, yeah, I've never seen this, and it's actually a heavy VHS, I guess because, like, the movie's all like, 2 hours. But, this is a very old VHS. This is all the way back from, like, 1982, this VHS. So, hopefully it still works. I have no idea, but I'm hoping to watch this soon. I know me and Bradley are watching a crap ton of movies, so we might do, like, an Alfred Hitchcock marathon or something. But, yeah, I'm glad I picked this up. Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. Now, sticking to the Universal Studios theme, another series of VHSs I've been buying are the Universal Monster films, because I've been slowly starting to watch them and really enjoying them. I've actually seen double features at the theaters on Halloween, and they're some of the best times for me going to see Halloween, aside, because before I used to go trick-or-treating, now I go see horror films as a double feature at Halloween night. But I've been collecting slowly the monster movies on VHS, and this one I found actually surprisingly, and I'm really glad I got it. It's the sequel to The Creature from the Black Lagoon, Revenge of the Creature. Now, I've heard of this movie so many times, but there's a really good kind of history/Easter egg to this movie. This movie came out in 1955, and it was the first appearance of Clint Eastwood. And Clint Eastwood, great guy, love that man. And basically, so this is the first appearance of Clint Eastwood, came out in 1955. Why is that irrelevant? Why is that relevant to our conversation? If you watch Back to the Future Part 3, the scene where Marty and Doc, the 55 Doc, are going to take the DeLorean back to the 1800s to save the real Doc, they're at a drive-in. And it's 1955, that's the year this movie came out. And Doc Brown looks over to Marty and he's like, have you ever seen a Western? And Marty's like, comes out in this crappy Halloween cowboy costume. And he's like, yeah, I have, Doc. Clint Eastwood never wore anything like this. And right behind him is a poster for Revenge of the Creature. Doc looks at him and he's like, wait, Clint who? And Marty's like, yeah, you haven't heard of him yet. And I thought, I saw that from James's review of the Creature from the Black Lagoon movies, and I didn't realize. I'm like, oh my god, that's like mind-blowing. So yeah, that's essentially a complete mind-blown and stuff like that. But yeah, there you go, Revenge of the Creature. It's got a lot of hints to other movies in it. So yeah, that's about it for this pickup vlogs, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. So probably the next videos you're probably going to see are either my review of San Andreas or my review of Jurassic World. Now keep in mind with the Jurassic World review, I will probably review it right after seeing it, and so it's probably going to be a vlog review. It ain't going to be like a skit review like I do with the other 3 films. It's going to be my first impressions on the film. So hopefully you can look forward to that in the next few days, and as well as my San Andreas review, which will be a vlog review as well. So yeah, until then, rate, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.